more disturbances.
Well, let's hope. Oh, Jesus.
What's your number?
1966.
All right, guys, we're back.
We're back.
Sorry that we lost you. But for some reason,
we did.
We did.
Hey, it wouldn't be one of our lives if we didn't lose them at least once.
Well, you had a bank there. A lot of things going on there. Probably jamming people.
Yep. All right.
Wow, when you get $10,000 off on a car, what does that mean?
It's cost too much. It's a Cadillac.
It's marked up, probably. Too much.
Yep.
Welcome, everybody. We're back.
We are. All right. Part one of the shopping is done. Whoop, whoop.
Part two, the cooking is next.
Yeah, buddy.
Alrighty.
Oh,
it is hot.
It is muddy.
It's already 83 degrees, man.
Yeah, it's hotter than that. The real
Not
feel.
even including the temperature.
With the humidity. Go gadget. Okay.
Straight. There we go.
Oh. Crazy.
We are back.
Oh, thank God.
Hot Florida.
Being over 90 degrees for the next few days, and the next week we drop back down into the 70s. Only in Florida.
Go figure.
Alrighty.
Today's April Fool's Day.
Yep. The weather says, April Fools, we're going to be hotter than hell. Get used to it. Mother Nature's like, I'm coming back with a vengeance. You thought it was cold? Well, now I'm going to make you hot. At least with the cold, you can always add more layers. When it's hot, there's only so much you can take off.
That's true. That is true.
Ah, son. Okay. Get in my turn lane over here. Next one. Speed limit through here is 45. I never drove 45 through here. I'll guarantee you.
All right, this is where we turn at the right of the light.
Yeah, Adamo. Miss this drive every day. Oh, it was crazy.
Knocking down. Oh, they're putting Drury Hotel here.
Oh. Yeah, like Brandon doesn't have enough. Let's add some more. Oh, Calla, here we come. Ooh, it's going to be a hot one today. I guess it's time I start getting into my shorts and showing off my shiny white legs.
Time to get them in color.
Alright, guys. Yep. Oh. Yeah, you gotta let me in here, buddy. What is with all the tractor trailers down?
Not used to the heat.
Now we're gonna hit traffic on the way back.
That's for dang sure.
Alright. So, how is everyone's weather doing wherever you are at? Whether in the States, in the UK, Europe, wherever. Well, at least we didn't hit this on the way here, which I thought we were going to.
So I said, when you got to be somewhere at a certain time, there's going to be traffic.
Yeah, well.
When you don't have to be somewhere,
Well, that's why we always
there's
leave
not
early.
traffic.
All right. Oh, 261. Oy.
Welcome back. Yes, Kevin. Some reason when we got to the Costco parking lot, it jammed us.
Got that right. Jammed pretty hard, if you ask me.
This is definitely where the traffic is going to be.
Well, they said 75 was slow today. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There's an accident. It's up
Bad
there.
accident way up yonder.
Oh, my.
At least it's a steady pace, so.
Yeah, we finished shopping.
Hallelujah.
I mean, it was empty. Now it's starting to get packed, but
Oh, yeah.
best time to go there is when they first open up. You don't have that many people to fight with, and
They were. That and I love it. I'll try that again. And with it being empty in there today, I was able to really look at the different types of meat that they had that I hadn't noticed before. So that was good.
yeah, you come here at 11 o'clock,
Oh,
it's
boy.
over with.
And just think it's Tuesday.
Yeah. After, I mean, because it was starting to get packed now.
Oh, big guy's trying to get in. Sorry. My bad. That or you just drive or no? Okay, he was trying to get in. Sorry.
I wish we had a Costco's. We just have a Sam's Club. Well, the Sam's Club, the meat is cheaper because Costco really thickens them up.
They're really cut thick, yeah.
I mean, and plus there's things that Costco doesn't carry, like A1 steak sauce, that Sam's Club carries.
Listen, we're doing both Sam's and Costco. So.
But Costco's is, like I said, if you're vegetables, that's where you want to go.
Yep.
But if you got a lot of money, then you go to Costco's. It's kind of like Target versus Walmart.
Yeah.
Like this is the Target.
You see the accident up yonder?
I mean, when I first went to the Costco's, I was at awe, but this place gets packed. I mean, I don't know. I don't like it when it's packed like that with a lot of people. Because everyone's trying to get in, push in, and
yeah.
It's like when you shop, you just want to be able to chill, be able to look at your stuff.
I'm going this way. Y'all have fun with all that. Bad accident. Woo! Lord have mercy. I know one thing. I have got to figure out something to do with this rosacea during the summer.
I do my grocery shopping on Thursdays. I usually never deal with a crowd. Yeah. I mean, Sam's Club gets packed, but it's not as crowded because I guess this place is bigger.
Maybe.
And because it's like they're not everywhere, so
right.
Everyone is coming to this location.
Right.
Would be the closest Costco.
Yeah.
Especially the people that live where we live. But this place can get packed.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
So packed, sometimes you can't even push your carts in there.
Right, back to the I-4 corridor.
And the only reason we normally go to Publix a lot is to pick up, because to leave stuff in our refrigerator it'll go bad. So that's why we'll just go down there, pick up a few items we know we're going to cook for the week.
Yeah, because
meats is usually what we stock up on.
Yes, the fruits and vegetables we get as we want them.
Yeah.
Or need them. Alright. Go.
But we found ribs and, well, yeah, that's what I was saying about the ribs. Susan got out of work early too, and she's watching. Well, hello, Susan.
Hey, Susan.
She says, good morning.
Good morning, love.
I had a prime New York strip the other day, and it was delicious.
Yeah, when you don't have them all the time, it does taste good every once in a while.
Just make sure it's 6 ounces. Six ounces.
And the wind's starting to kick back up.
But yeah, Costco's, like I said, their meats, they're still up there. And to think about it too, like, you know, I think Sam's Club's got the right cut. It's not too thick and not too thin. It's right in the middle. Where Costco's, it's over thick, or they have the thinny thins. They don't have nothing in the middle.
Yeah.
They're either going to give you thin stuff, which it looks like you're saving money, but you're getting thinner meat, or they have the thick stuff, which the average, like 4 ribeyes for $78. Man, that's crazy.
That's what we paid the last time, was $74 for 4.
I need to get some short ribs from Sam's. We got
St.
Louis ribs that were seasoned over here. We're gonna try that, and then they had some chicken wings that were seasoned, and we're gonna try that too.
Because I can always put my other stuff on it.
Yeah, that sauce on it. But we definitely got some chicken. Got corn, lettuce, tomato, lemons.
No tomatoes.
Oh, no tomatoes?
Cucumbers. The English
Cucumbers. Oh, we don't have to have tomatoes all the time. I mean, we got the black olives.
Which is another good point. Because tomatoes is citric acid.
Inflammatory.
What I want to keep an eye out for is my green tomatoes. So when that guy starts coming and parking his stuff up there, I'll spend the $5 to get a basket of green tomatoes.
Imagine green tomato cooked on the griddle, fried, without all that stuff on it.
It'd probably be good.
Yeah, if you see a green tomato, let me know.
Well, when that guy starts coming, the produce guy.
Yeah.
And the last time I got the green tomatoes, they were good. I like that. But yeah, you can try cooking that on the grill. I mean, you got to put oil on there anyway. And then this way, they're not getting too much oil, and you can keep the crispiness to it.
Then we can put whatever seasoning we want on it.
Oh, we get home today, I'm going to pull that butter out so I can do the homemade garlic butter. Oh no, I'll wait until tomorrow because I gotta get some fresh garlic.
Did we finish that other butter yet?
No.
Well, don't make it until we finish that other butter then. Yeah, it's better to make your own garlic butter than to buy it in the store. Publix did have an amazing one, but it was smaller.
Yeah, it's $5 for that littler one.
Yeah.
But there was another brand there too. Not that one we got from Costco's, because that one I don't care for.
I think we got that one from Sam's Club.
No, the one we got right now comes from Costco's. I think.
No, Sam's Club.
Was it Sam's Club?
Yeah. Sam's Club.
I don't like it.
What's the video that's coming out tonight about? Oh, I don't even know.
Look on your phone.
I gotta see what it is.
Oh.
I don't know what video. I got to look at the title.
Minimize that and go to YouTube Studio.
Let me see what I got coming out tonight. Oh, today should be the punk rock.
Oh.
We went to the punk rock flea market. That was the 10th. Yeah, that was the 10th. That was Sunday. We went there Sunday. Hey, Coffee Crisp. Do you shop at BJ's? No. No, we don't have a BJ's card.
And that one is out in New Tampa.
No, there's one heading towards Orlando, like by Davenport.
Oh, okay.
Remember that one by 27?
Okay.
Yeah, that one there is every year they play punk rock music, and they have a punk rock flea market festival on at the same time. We did that last year, the year before, and I think the year. We've been going there almost every year. I think we missed the 1 year or 2 years. But that's where Adam the Woo is always at. We always see him there.
Yeah.
Like we seen him Sunday. And in his video, you'll see us in the beginning of when he was walking around. But a lot of YouTubers have been coming into Lakeland too.
Yeah.
And filming that antique shop and stuff like that. Because a lot of that has Disney products in there.
Yeah.
But a lot of YouTubers that do Disney, they've been coming to Lakeland, especially Adam the Woo, since he lives in Kissimmee.
Yeah.
Him and a bunch of people from the Tampa area, him and his little friends, they always come to Lakeland for events and stuff.
Yeah, they do.
So Lakeland's getting pretty popular. Katrina, what's up? I've been craving some ribs. Yeah, we bought some St. Louis ribs, pre-seasoned.
Yeah, they got the dry rub on it.
And we're just deciding if it's worth it on the griddle or in an oven. Because the only reason... Well, I have to see how they make it. Because my only thing is...
See if anyone's making ribs on the griddle.
On the griddle. Because my only thing is I don't... If you got it in the oven for a couple hours, because you said you got to slow cook it, I don't want to waste all that propane for just ribs. You see what I'm saying?
Well, if I would have got a smoker.
Well, I'm not going to buy for smoker. What are we going to use? One time? Look at that FMC. That's an old boy right there. That's old. That's whatchamacallit?
What, a Winnebago?
Yeah, but that's the... What the hell's that superhero? Shazam. That's the Shazam mobile.
Oh, okay.
Or the other one, American's Greatest Hero mobile. But that's what I'm gonna see if you can cook that on the griddle. Did you hear that Home Shopping Network is closing its headquarters in Tampa and moving to Pennsylvania? No.
No, I hadn't heard that.
That's a pretty big move.
I'll say.
But they're building so many factories out here. Plus the governor is trying to lower the property taxes or make it to where you don't have to pay property taxes.
At all.
At all. Or make it that you get $1,000 off, like, property taxes. So they're trying to do some things here with the property taxes. Because you got all these people moving in, and they said that they've made so much money that they can ease up on the property taxes or try to make it to where, like in Puerto Rico, if you live there, you don't pay property tax. But if you don't live there and you have a house, you pay property tax.
Right.
Which that's how it should. Florida should have had always been like that because of the snowbirds.
Yep.
It should have been like, you have a house here or something here, you pay property taxes because you don't live here. But if you live here, you shouldn't pay property tax because, I mean, hell, it's your property and you got to pay.
You really never own your property because if you don't pay your property taxes,
they
the
take it
government
from
takes
you
away
and stuff.
from
So
you.
it's like, what do you own?
You don't own
nothing.
Nada. Not a damn
And
thing.
the crazy thing is, it's like, Puerto Rico, they don't pay property tax, but yet they still have garbage, police, fire. They still,
They still have it all.
yeah, they still have it all, and they don't pay property taxes.
Oh my God, if that happens and then we don't have no state tax, we're going to have more freaking people moving here.
Well, I mean, they're still building subdivisions like crazy, so.
I know. We're going to have to start building our roadways like crazy.
I mean, right now with the snowbirds on top of the people that moved here.
It's a hot mess.
Yeah. It is. I mean, the traffic is freaking crazy.
That's why I don't like going out all the time and going to different places, is because the traffic, I get so frustrated. You know, what used to take us 30 minutes can take us now an hour and a half.
So we'll see what happens with the property tax thing. But that is crazy that you got to pay property tax on your own.
Yeah.
Or they should have it that if you have a loan, you pay property tax. And if your property, your house is paid off, you shouldn't have to pay property tax no more. You know?
Yeah, but when you're buying a house, you get hit with impact fees. And those are large. Those ain't itty bitties.
Right, depending on the size of your house and everything. Kevin says true. But I mean, there should be some incentive somewhere that, you know, even at a certain age, that you shouldn't have to pay property tax. Especially if you're retired or stuff like that. Like, you shouldn't have to pay property tax.
Yeah, because you're on a fixed income.
Yeah.
You know? But you stop and think about it. Even if you're retired and your house is paid for, you still got upkeep to it.
I mean, I know people that, like my sister, lives up in Jersey. They pay like $5,000 a year on up, you know, for property tax. Like, Jesus Christ.
Well, my Uncle Ron does the same thing in Michigan.
Like, that's a lot of money, $5,000 just to live in your own house.
Yep.
That is crazy. But I think we gotten so used to being taxed for everything, we don't say nothing. We just let it happen.
Well, me and John were discussing something yesterday about this insurance. And that was, well, with me doing the, that one class for the long-term care. In a lot of these states, and luckily they piloted, or what they call it, tested. I think it was New York, Pennsylvania, Indiana, Iowa, and there was one more state that tried it. For these people buying long-term care insurance, for like going to a nursing home or having people come to your house and take care of you. To where now they've teamed up with local state insurance companies to help bring down the price dramatically and more affordable, and it'll pay more without the elderly losing their homes. And then it was in 2006 that it went nationwide. But Congress wanted to stop it altogether. But was getting to the point of me and my son talking. He was talking about Elliot. Even though he's been cancer-free now for 5 years, they still wanted him to go down to get blood work drawn. The insurance pays for it. John and Tiffany paid for Elliot's lab work. Their copay is $200. I told John, I was like, well, why don't you just take him to his primary care? They're just doing a CBC. They're doing the basic blood work. He goes, yeah, Mom, I know. And he was saying how much him and Tiffany are paying for health insurance for the family. Well, they pay almost $800 a month. John says the reason he doesn't go to the doctors is because every time he walks into the doctors, his copay is $100. He said for them to sit there, look at me for 5 minutes and say, here, take this pill, come back in 2 weeks. Well, we get on the subject about the universal health care. That was also in one of my lessons. The reason the U.S. will probably never, ever, ever go to that is because, one, which I didn't know this until I was doing the course, that apparently in Canada, in the UK, or all across Europe that have the universal healthcare system, even if you go to see a specialist, they're still considered a primary care. So they're not making the money as what our specialist would be making here. And I get it. You know, they've put in 4 years of college, they've put in, for some specialists, 4 years of interning, and then they get their medical license. So.
Hey, Trey.
But we were talking about it, and he's like, Mom, stop and think about it, because I told him, I said, I looked it up, and I said, usually the countries that have the universal health care, they take 50% out of their paycheck. You know, that goes towards their health insurance, you know, as a nation. Everyone does it. John was like, I'd be willing to pay the 50% out of my check every paycheck if I knew I could go to the doctors and not have to pay $100 copay or for blood work, you know, $30. I'm already paying $800 a month.
Right. Yeah, we're heading home. We just came from Costco's. Just went grocery shopping.
Yeah, fun.
It's already 81.
Uh-huh. We got 10 more degrees to
We
go.
ain't even got noon yet. We ain't even at the 1 o'clock hour where
the heat of the day starts.
the heat of the day is. Stay in your outer lane.
I am.
I don't see you. What's for dinner tonight? Tonight we bought a Publix. What was it? The Italian
seasoned chicken breast. And he's also going to do...
Well, chicken breast. You said it was something else.
No. The Italian seasoned is chicken breast.
What was the other one that we bought?
The bourbon was the chicken thighs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Publix had this pre-seasoned Italian thing. And then we're going to cook that on the griddle.
With some stir-fried vegetables.
With some stir-fried, yep.
That sounds really
Says,
good.
I'm not a shopping member of Costco's and Sam's, but I still like seeing and touching the full plastic condiment containers. Well, you got a fetish going on.
Right?
You definitely have a fetish.
Santa Fe.
Well, we're gonna see if it's delicious because I put it to you this way: their bourbon chicken thigh one was amazing.
Yes.
So we're gonna see how good this one is.
And that teriyaki
And
sauce will
yeah,
go really good on those thighs.
yeah, yeah. Because like I said, when I cooked the bourbon one, oh, that's what made me think I'm gonna start buying chicken. Because now, before I don't really like chicken because you get tired of eating chicken the same way. But now that, like with this Italian one that we're trying from Publix, it gives me ideas now to make different chicken meals. So now I want to get more chicken into the meal and take away from the steak. So I'm not eating as much as steak, but mixing both now.
But you're still getting your protein.
Yeah, we're still getting the proteins. It says the Heinz ketchup bottles, French ketchup bottles, helmets, mayonnaise, Hidden Valley Ranch. I shopped by a super center a week ago. Well, just don't molest the ketchup bottles. Those are mine. Leave anything ketchup alone. Nah, I don't like salmon. I mean, the only fish I'll eat is like when
I used to. I don't anymore.
When BB gets. Did you see that thing on YouTube with the salmon at Costco's? Looked like it had worms in it.
Yeah. I've seen that on TV.
But the only fish I'll eat is like, what's that fish? Like fillet of fish?
Yeah, cod.
And cod.
Yeah.
But I'll only eat it when, like, you have the fish and chips, that kind of fish. Like, but I'm not really a fish eater.
No.
Like, I'll eat shrimp and lobster is my seafood, really. I bought a round of chocolate bakery cake since I'm obsessed with the roundness.
Oh boy.
Dude, got a fetish, boy. Only thing round I like is butts. The cheap fish. Well, it's just that I've never really got into fish. I did not get into fish growing up. Personally, it was just basically rice and beans.
And I'm surprised with your mom and dad because your dad loves fish.
Well, they like fish because remember, they came from Puerto Rico where fish is thing. I was raised in America where it was just rice and beans. I wasn't, I could see someone raised like by the ocean or someone that had family that loves seafood.
Oh.
Then yeah, that's fed to you when you're a kid. I mean, I used to eat bacalao, but that's nasty.
Oh, that stuff is so salty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says I bought many more supplies. But I don't like bacalao no more because of the bones in them. I'm telling you, Cameron, salmon is going to change the way you think about fish now.
I used to love salmon. But after my first husband's grandfather eating it every day, all day long.
Like hot dogs?
Oh, just to look at it, I get nauseated.
Well, I guess what I'll do is I'll have to see. I mean, for me to eat salmon, I mean, I used to eat tuna fish sandwiches. That is fish?
That is fish.
Oh, okay. But I guess if we ever go out to eat one day and someone's eating salmon, I'll try a piece of it.
There you go.
Because maybe it's just, I mean, it could be just maybe how they make it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
With salmon, you have to know how to cook it because if you overcook it, it is nasty.
I'll send you my recipe.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, I might invest in one piece of salmon and try it with your recipe on the griddle. How's that? And then if I don't like it, I'll send you the bill for the salmon. No, but yeah, do that. Send your recipe. I'll buy one piece of salmon and just try it and see how that works. And that's what it could be. It could just be maybe how people cook certain things, a certain way.
Oh, I cooked that shit for so long. Ugh.
All right, let's check out this Trey's fetish here. Within a week, I separately refilled my 2 16-ounces OXO bottles and Simply Heinz ketchup and Kraft Sweet Honey barbecue sauce. A nice piece from Publix. All right. You do that. You email it. But the only 12-ounce OXO bottle still has French mustard. But I'll do that. You send that thing. I'll invest in one salmon, and I'll try it out. So make sure when you send the recipe, it's for one salmon, like one piece of salmon and stuff. And I'll definitely do it.
And you know what? I don't think I've had any tuna.
I haven't had tuna in a long time, a couple of years.
Oh, last time I had it, I was over at my mom's. We were working outside. We made the tuna. My mom made the tuna.
But anyway, guys, we're getting ready near the house. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget, Kevin, send that thing. I will do it. I promise you. I will make a salmon thing with your recipe. Just make sure it's for one piece of salmon. And I'll definitely try it. I'm a phobic of that kind of storms. Alrighty, well, don't phobic out. Until the next one, guys, take care.